Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
John, Jane, Rich, good morning. Brianna, happy Valentine's Day. What's going on?
Hi, happy Valentine's Day. So, I've been dating this guy for 4 months, and we're going to Sedona this weekend to celebrate Valentine's Day, which everybody knows Sedona is super romantic. And
cute.
I mean,
cute little date town. Yeah.
There's, tons of things for couples there, like massages and fancy dinners. You can do the whole works. So we're doing that, and I'm in desperate need of a time away from work because I haven't had a day off since Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But, here's the thing. I'm as excited as I am. I'm low-key worried that he's going to propose.
And you've only been dating 4 months?
Yes.
So what makes you think that? Is he dropping signs? Is he I want to marry you and I'm going to propose to you in Sedona? Or what? How do you know?
He hasn't straight up told me, but he's been acting sentimental and even saying things like, we're going to be together forever. And his sister accidentally dropped a hint to me.
What'd she say?
Just that, he's really, really over the hills for you, enamored, and he couldn't live, another, I guess, year without being totally committed to you. So I was like, oh gosh, he's definitely going to propose, but I have to say no.
Why?
It's been only 4 months. That's way too soon.
That is very soon.
Well, when you said that he said to you, we're going to be together forever, that sounds beautiful, but the visual I got is you sitting in a chair looking at a mirror, and he's combing your hair, he's brushing your hair, and you're tied to the chair. And he's going, we're going to be together forever. We're going to be together forever.
It's almost like you'd expect or else after that.
Yeah, I imagine that, John Jay, but also in a plexiglass box locked in a basement.
Yeah, Joe.
So for you,
we're going to be together forever. Can't wait till we go to Sedona this weekend. You're going to love Sedona.
So this stress-free romantic weekend that you're all down for is low-key driving you crazy because you're worried about the ring coming out.
Yeah. I'm in all jokes aside, I really don't want to hurt his feelings. But if he does propose, I'm going to have to break up with him.
Okay, so...
And, and other than that, if he didn't, you would want to still go on in the relationship. You love him. You think he's a great guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, oh my gosh.
Okay, so what would you like us to do? Do you just want to vent, or do you want us to call him?
Let's call him and maybe talk it out. I just want to have an enjoyable weekend.
Do you want us to call him and do you want us to poke around and make sure he's going to propose, and then you can stop? You want us to stop it, or do you want to stop it?
I'm hoping you guys can convince him that this is a bad idea. We just need to take it slow, take our time.
I'm trying to think, in the point of view of a guy, if you've got your proposal planned this weekend and your potential fiance says, I still want to go hang out, but if you propose, you're going to ruin the whole weekend. Where would I be? I think I'd be pretty upset that you didn't want to say yes.
No,
I think
you
I
go,
might.
oh, okay.
You'd be
Well,
like,
at least
"Thank
now I have
God."
it planned for later.
I know, but you got to prepare for the eventuality that he's going to be like, well, then the whole thing's off if you don't want to marry me.
Too bad. I said we're together forever.
I know,
Yeah.
Well,
right?
let's call him.
Wait, so how are we going to be? Are we going to tell him and be like, hey, we know you're going to propose. Don't do it? Or are we going to just like...
I think we just start talking to him and see where it rolls.
Okay.
But,
Where's he gonna tell?
Brianna, what's his name?
Jamal.
Okay, let's do this. We'll take a quick break. We'll get your number. We'll get his number from you, and then we'll call him up here after the song. Okay, and then we'll just kind of feel him out. And if he goes that way, we will try to guide him otherwise. All right. So hold on the line. We're going to find out. Is there going to be a proposal this weekend for Brianna? We will call her boyfriend next. Got Brianna on the line. She's been dating Jamal for 4 months. They're going away to Sedona, a very romantic place, actually. And she's afraid she's going to propose because his sister gave clues. He's said that they're going to be together forever. She likes him, right, Brianna? You like him a lot.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And maybe a year from now or 2 years from now, you would be willing to get engaged, but not 4 months in. So you're just a little nervous.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So essentially, you want us to be the fall guys. You want us to make sure he doesn't propose.
I mean, it's your first trip ever together. Maybe that is a little soon. Maybe we could get behind you on that one.
Let's get him on the phone. You stay quiet for a second, okay, Brianna?
Hello?
Hey, is Jamal there?
Yes, this is Jamal.
Hey, Jamal. My name is Peyton, and I'm with John, Jay, and Rich, and we just wanted to talk to you on the radio really quickly this morning.
What's going on?
Happy Valentine's Day, Jamal.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it. Happy Valentine's Day.
All right, so random.
We love you. We love you.
A little bird told us, Jamal, that there's a chance that you and your girlfriend, who I understand you and her are pretty serious, right?
Yes. I mean, I think so. I think it's getting there.
Okay. So do you have plans this weekend? We heard you do have plans, but just kind of want to unpack them a little bit this weekend. Maybe you're going somewhere romantic?
Yeah, so I'm actually taking my girl, Brianna. We're going to a place called Sedona.
Wait, no.
He's obviously never been.
I love it.
It's Sedona.
Oh, Sedona. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, but he might be going to Sedona. It might be different.
Yeah, no, yeah, Sedona. I mean, it's my first time going, so I just heard it was really nice. So I'm taking her out there. We've been dating for about 3 or 4 months, and honestly, I was kind of nervous because I was talking to her friend Miranda, and she just kept giving me hints about how Bree was, looking to settle down and possibly get real serious. So I took that as a long story short, I went and got a ring.
Ooh,
Okay.
wow.
So Miranda's telling you that Brianna is up for it.
Yeah, and you know how girls talk, so...
Right. Okay, so what if we're like, let's say we're your best friends and we're telling you, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that just yet. Maybe you should wait a little bit longer, only 3 or 4 months in.
I hear where you're coming from.
Uh-huh.
But when you know, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but
Honestly.
there's no need to rush. You know what I always heard? I always heard 4 seasons, 4 trips. This is your first season
that's a good
and
way
your
of
first
thinking.
trip.
Also, is Miranda that good of a friend?
Yeah, is Miranda...
And did she give any details like she wants to settle down ASAP or eventually she's in that mode?
I mean, I've heard the whole 4 seasons, 4 trips things too, but why not have 1 season together, 3 trips married?
Okay. So let me walk you through this. So let me ask you this. So you're in Sedona this weekend, and you're going to find a nice romantic, maybe you're going to be at Enchantment or Les Berges, or you're going to be walking by a creek. Are you going to just drop down to one knee and be like, I love you, will you marry me? Is that your plan?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So I don't want to be like, I hate to be the show to do this, but we have to bring in somebody to talk to you real quick. Brianna, have you been listening to all this?
Yeah, I have. Hey, Jamal. I definitely agree. We need to take things slow. We need to have clear boundaries here. I think we need to at least talk about marriage together before we just launch into getting, rings and proposing.
I come from an environment where you shoot and ask questions later. So I'm going to I know this is sudden, and I was going to wait till we went out on Valentine's Day, and I know you can't see me right now. But Bree, baby, I'm on one knee right now.
What?
And again, I know it's only been 4 months. But you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And
oh my God, I really want to.
Please, just let me finish. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I knew it when I first saw you. I just knew. I felt something inside, and they say when you know, and I know. So, Bree, will you marry me?
Jamal, I really, you're amazing. I really love the thought. I just don't want to have to break up. This is too much. It's way too much pressure on me right now.
I'm nervous too, babe. I promise I am. But I just wanted to confess my love in front of everybody, since I didn't know I was going to be in a radio show. I didn't know this was going to go down like this either. But
you were going to do it in Sedona this weekend. Maybe now, if she says yes, you guys can go to La Jolla, California.
So
Jamal, she says,
I don't want to get proposed to in Sedona.
We gotta go slow.
And he was
go slow. That was more than a double down.
Yeah.
That was all down.
Going for it.
Quadruple
all the marbles.
Down. Why would you do that?
The heart wants what the heart wants, Peyton.
I guess, but
start off slow. Take her to Waco, Texas, or Louisville, Kentucky.
I'm all in. I don't second guess. I know these streets are bad. I know how bad they can get. I got single friends out there. I don't want to go back, and I know she doesn't want to go back either. Maybe she just doesn't understand that right now.
Yeah, but what she's saying is no.
Or maybe
wait. Just wait.
Yeah, and how do you skip to engagement? Aren't there such thing as promise rings too? If you really wanted to really show your commitment, get her a promise ring. I promise to be loyal to you, to be faithful to you, and eventually marry you. I don't understand why you had to go straight for the engagement ring.
Wow, I'm surprised though, Peyton. I would think you'd be like, I'll take the ring.
Well, yeah, but I've been with my boyfriend for 4.5 years.
Not 4 months.
Yeah, that's different.
I did get his initial tattooed on me after 3 weeks, but it wasn't a ring.
Oh, my God. That's even more hardcore.
Yeah, it is.
Were you even on vacation? Were you guys in Boise, Idaho?
Yeah, actually.
So where are we, Brianna?
I hope you can return the ring. I'm so sorry. I can't do this. I'm hoping you can put that money towards something better, even if you still want to go on this trip, we can just hang out as friends and spend the cash, making the memories.
You're taking it back a whole notch?
Friends. I mean, that's what she said,
I think that's
right?
what we have to do at this point.
I agree. I agree with you. I think you're so right. You know what's best for you.
I think we've had too many special moments. And, Bree, you know what I'm talking about, to be just friends.
That romantic weekend in Tucson, Arizona?
Stop it. You didn't know how.
So let's not lie on the radio.
I'm not lying. I agree. Okay. At least let it go for 4 seasons, 4 trips, any of these places that are, great places to visit and a little hard to pronounce, but we can just take it slow. But be fun.
But we are taking it slow. Just because I propose and you say yes doesn't mean that we're going to the courthouse tomorrow.
You didn't hear her say yes, did you?
She didn't say yes.
Oh, He's got a point though. I proposed and we waited 18 months after I proposed.
No, I get that she didn't say yes, but I'm saying she can still say yes, and we can be fiancés, and for you can give that some time.
For 5
She
years.
doesn't want to, though, you guys.
All right,
She
we're going
doesn't
around in
wanna do
circles,
that.
you guys.
Right.
Listen. Thank you both for going on there with us. Happy Valentine's Day. I think Jamal is a really nice guy.
Right.
Brianna, you're amazing. But you guys got to communicate a little bit more.
I
Take it
agree.
slow.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So happy Valentine's Day. Jamal, you are awesome. Thank you for jumping on the air with us.
Yeah, no problem. Bree, I'll see you this weekend.
We'll talk.
All right. Happy Valentine's Day. Ariel, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day.
Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day.
What's going on? What can we do for you?
So me and my 7-year-old son, Henry, we listen to you guys every morning, and I was wondering if, Henry, will you be my Valentine? No.
Shut down.
Please? I love you so much. I want you to be my Valentine.
He's laughing.
What a troll.
Come on, Henry.
Come on.
There's probably candy involved.
Henry.
Please. Henry. Will you be my Valentine, please? Oh, he's using his own special language now.
Oh.
That means yes.
Yes.
That means yes. Yay! Happy Valentine's Day! Thank you for listening, you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
What up, Ray? What's going on?
How you been, sir?
Papin, sir. Papin, sir?
I'm alive and well.
What?
So I'm alive and well.
Good. What's up, man?
No, a big comment about that couple for Valentine's. I met my wife. We went out on the Friday before Easter. We got married 4 months later, and we've been married for the last 26 years.
All right.
Oh.
And the funny thing about it is that all our friends were saying, "Oh no, you guys will be divorced by a year and a half." Well, I would say about 80% of our friends are the ones that were divorced. They're working like their second or third marriage, and we're still together.
Look
That's
at you
pretty
guys
amazing.
go.
But you guys probably both wanted to get married, right?
Well, I remember John Jay one time saying about love at first sight.
Doesn't work.
Sorry to say, maybe I proved you wrong, John Jay.
No. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I'm right and why you're very lucky. You said you met her on Good Friday. That's the only way it works. You met her the Friday before Easter. That is the only day if you're going to meet someone and do love at first sight is on Good Friday. Look it up. Ephesians 14:12. Yeah.
Well, you sound like me to a point because we're never wrong.
Right. Look it up, Ray. Look it up. And congratulations, man. Thanks for listening.
Okay, well, if I happen to find, I wrote a story about what happened between me. If I find it, I'll send it to you, John.
Please do.
Send it.
Yeah, we'll print it in our newspaper.
Okay, sir.
Thanks,
All
Ray.
right.
Okay, bye-bye. You just told us a story. It's a radio show. What?
You're so stupid. A newspaper?
I wrote a story. You just told us a story. It's an audio program.
Got to take it easy. You've been married a long time.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ickowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.